You're listening to the Health Coach Nation podcast. My name is Haley Rowe, and I'm a business coach for online health coaches who want to attract their ideal clients, stop feeling defeated by their never-ending to-do list, balance a healthy lifestyle with their growing business, and stop overanalyzing what everybody thinks of them so that they can confidently own their message and online presence. On this podcast, we dive deep into health information you can share with your clients, business strategy tips, and more. Let's get to it. Hey everyone, I am excited to be back on the podcast talking about something that's very relevant for all of humans on Earth, but especially relevant for health coach entrepreneurs, online business owners who have all these things we want to do and all these things we could be doing to promote our business, and yet we're not getting any of it done, or we're not doing the right things. And the topic that I wanted to cover today is procrastination and overwhelm. And the reason why I want to talk about procrastination and overwhelm is because it's holding us back. And on this show, we talk about the barriers keeping us from attracting our ideal clients, rocking our coaching business. And this one is a big one. So let's buckle up and let's get into 3 tips that you can start to implement to stop procrastinating. First of all, I just want you to know procrastination is a natural reaction to overwhelm. If you feel like you're drowning in tasks and you're trying to build your health coaching business, I get you. It's not uncommon for a lot of my health coaching clients to be working full-time, studying for some kind of health coach certification, working on growing their coaching business, trying to balance their family and normal life, and obviously trying to take care of their health, because us health coaches have to walk the walk. So that's why time management is a big part of what I work on with clients. And today we'll chip away at 3 tips that you can start right now to stop procrastinating. So my first tip for you, are you ready? It is what gets measured improves. So just like when you're working with health coaching clients, you might have them track their sleep or track their food or their workouts. We got to do the same thing with our time. And I recommend the free app Toggle to measure how you're spending your time and how you're spending your days. And this app is free, and it allows you to start the timer when you start something and then end it. And then at the end of the week, you get a report via email that shows you how you've been spending your time. And most of us overestimate how much we can get done in a day and underestimate how long certain tasks are taking us. And I use this app for everything. I track, like, how long does it actually take for me to meal prep? How long does it actually take for me to write a blog? And when you do this, you get really good at estimating how long things will take you and planning accordingly, instead of putting so much on your to-do list that it makes you want to procrastinate, makes you feel defeated. So by tracking your time, you see where there's room for improvement, and you can start to see, oh, you know what? I could actually outsource this or make it quicker by doing whatever. And so you're just way less likely to put too much on your to-do list once you start to know how long things take you. And you're also much less likely to aimlessly scroll through social media if the timer is running. So for me, if I have a timer running and it's saying that I'm supposed to be writing my newsletter or something, and then I find myself on my phone looking at Instagram, I'm like, whoa, this is counting into the timer and I'm not doing what it says that I'm doing. And so I get off and I get right back to the task. So I highly recommend using Toggle or some other way of tracking your time. And you don't have to do this for the rest of your life, but it's a great start to understand how long things actually take you and get real with yourself so that you're less likely to overwhelm your calendar, overbook yourself, and then procrastinate because you're just exhausted and you're overwhelmed and you're overanalyzing everything. Okay, step 2. Ask yourself these 3 golden journal questions. You guys know I love journaling. You guys know I love focusing on the day at hand. And so that is why I'm going to share 3 journal questions that you can use to bring your attention to what you can do right now to move forward. not what you need to do next week, not what you need to do next month or next year, right now. And one of the key reasons procrastination occurs is because we get overwhelmed by the idea that we have to get everything done perfectly today, and that we're so caught up on all the future things that it takes us away from the present moment. In reality, all you have to do is win this moment and then repeat and ask yourself, okay, what next? What's the next project I need to work on? So here are the 3 journal questions. You ready? Number 1, what would it look like to win today? Number 2, what is the number 1 next problem you need to solve or the hole you need to fill to move towards your goals? Number 3, what is the most important step for me to take today to, and then you're going to insert whatever your top goal is. And you can only pick one because we got to be focused. So let's talk about these questions real quick. When it comes to question number 1, what would it look like to win today? This is important because it gets you focused on what you have going on that day. So for example, if you're traveling or you're out of the office that day or whatever, it gets you looking at, okay, here's the obstacles of today. What can I do to win anyways? What can I do to move forward and move the needle forward? Is that even a phrase? Move the needle forward? I don't know. But anyways, move forward today, given all the crap that I have going on today. Instead of having this ideal picture of your week and how things are going to go without factoring in all the things that you have going on that are just things you've already committed to or just things you can't change. So I really recommend this question. And then question number 2, what's the number 1 next problem I need to solve or hole I need to fill? This one is for all you people feeling like, I want to do something like a Facebook challenge, or I want to start setting up my email list, but I don't know, like there's so much that goes into that I don't know where to start. And so this question gets you focused on the next hole or the next little thing that you need to fix or, start moving towards that big project. And then the last one is, what's the most important step for me to insert your top goal? This one gets you focused on your big push goal, what Chalene Johnson calls a push goal. And I like to use this one about attracting ideal clients. So what's the most important step for me to take today to attract more ideal clients? And that question has really served me because, again, it gets me focused on not, launching a group program, not, getting distracted by all the shiny things I could be doing, but what's actually going to bring me clients who I love, clients who I want to work with. And I use that question a lot with my clients as well when they're trying to work on their business. Now, step number 3 is to break things down into sprints. So this is procrastination tip number 3, break things down into sprints. What does that mean? Well, let me tell you. So first of all, when you break down big projects into mini sprints, it allows you to feel like your tasks are manageable. And these mini sprints are things that should take you less than 30 minutes. And your sprints should be so specific that you could answer with a simple yes or no if it was accomplished. So for example, instead of writing on your to-do list, finish and promote blog, that's a big task. It's pretty general, right? So this is considered a project, not a sprint. What you need to do is break it down into smaller, more manageable sprints like these, for example. Write 3 tips for the blog in my phone notes. Choose a captivating title for the blog. You could do that in the car. You could do that while you're on the go. Make edits so that the blog is SEO friendly. That's a whole task in and of itself. Publish the blog and post it to my social media channels. Again, another task that could either be delegated or that would take you less than 30 minutes that you could feel proud of by checking it off instead of the daunting task of finish and promote blog. Then we have write a newsletter that links to the blog. Again, another task that would be defined under this big project that you'd be missing if you don't break your projects down into sprints. So overall, this is a way that you're able to be more realistic about how much time is needed to accomplish something, feeling like you can do it instead of overwhelmed and procrastinating, and it allows you to plan accordingly for this project. And I highly recommend checking out the book Scrum to get more info about this time management method. It's a really good book, and I myself am going to be sharing how I plan my weeks and how I break my projects down into sprints in my upcoming 5-day challenge that will be hosted in my Health Coach Nation Facebook group. So be sure to go to haleyrowe.com/FB challenge to join the upcoming training and join the group. And once the challenge starts, I'll have a template, a time management template that I will send you that allows you to know how long things take you, not just talk about your projects and your to-do list and instead break things down, etc. So I'm really excited about the upcoming training. I think it's going to be a game changer for serving more clients online. If you're looking to reach more clients and get more clients, this challenge is going to be for you. And please do let me know if there's anything in particular you want me to cover in the challenge. I'm definitely planning on talking about 5 things I stopped doing to triple my clients in 30 days. But if there's a topic in particular you want me to cover, I'm happy to do that. It's really for you guys, and I'm very excited about it. So connect with me. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on this podcast. Let me know how you do this week, staying focused with laser-like abilities, being so clear on what you want, being so clear on your next steps. And I cannot wait to hear from you. Thanks again for listening. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Be sure to get your free gift over at haleyrowe.com by joining my email list. And remember, you can always connect with me and other health coaches in the Health Coach Nation free Facebook group, where I post trainings and videos on how to take your health coaching business to the next level. Can't wait to connect with you. Have an awesome day.